Billionaire Elon Musk is caught in the storm. His justify your work or lose your job ultimatum to U.S. federal employees has sparked a massive chaos. Musk is facing a pushback from multiple agencies, signaling a possible rift in the Trump administration. On Saturday, federal employees received an email from the U.S. Office of Personnel Management giving them until 11:59 p.m. on Monday to submit approximately 5 bullet points of what they've accomplished last week. This moments after the tech billionaire in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, said that all federal employees will receive the email warning that failure to reply will be taken as a resignation. However, the Department of Defense posted a note on social media requesting that its employees pause any response to the controversial email. It added that it will conduct review, if at all, in accordance with its own procedures. Soon after, the FBI, the State Department, and the Office of National Intelligence also instructed staff not to respond to that email. Employees at the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency were told definitively to reply a few hours before the Department of Homeland Security sent a note saying the opposite. In some parts of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, staffers received instructions to draft a response but not send it. At other agencies, such as the Department of Health and Human Services, employees were first given the instruction. Later, they were emailed to pause and watch for more guidance on Monday. However, on Saturday night and throughout Sunday, Musk doubled down on the directive. On X, he stated that the email was necessary to drive out employees who he said are doing so little work that they are not even checking their emails. Trump has tasked the DOGE in charge with slashing public spending and tackling alleged waste and corruption. Musk's mail comes after the U.S. president on Saturday lauded Musk for doing a great job, but expressed his desire to see him get even more aggressive, reminding him that they have a country to save. All right, for more on this, we are now being joined by Alex Zidane, Republican strategist and award-winning investigative journalist and writer, joining us from Trenton, New Jersey. Alex, welcome to WION, and thank you so much for joining us. Some are wondering whether or not, even after President Trump asked Elon Musk to be more aggressive, he's being perhaps a little too aggressive. What do you make of all of this?
Well, I think that if mass chaos in the federal government is people doing their jobs, then I'm all for it. Look, people said this about President Trump in 2016, 2017, 2018. Take him seriously, but not literally. And I believe the same metric should apply to Elon Musk. Take seriously his efforts to change, streamline, and make more efficient the federal government, as opposed to whether or not employees should literally be sending an email with bullet points, especially ones that might be handling classified information. You see that Secretary of State Rubio, FBI Director Kash Patel, Director of National Intelligence Gabbard, they put some pauses on that. They're doing their jobs within their agencies, but Elon Musk is sending a bold message that the kind of laziness will not be tolerated. I, in fact, agree with President Trump that I think that Elon Musk should get more aggressive, because the danger to our republic, the danger to our freedoms, are not just government employees who aren't checking their emails at all. It's government employees who are firing off volleys of emails to do things that our founding fathers would shake their heads at. Those folks are the ones that truly constitute the deep state, and I'd like to see them rooted out.
Yeah, it was really interesting during the weekend, or it was late last week, where we saw a government employee send an email to a journalist that he didn't have time to respond to the emails coming from DOGE, but yet he was responding to the journalist that was asking him questions. So
tells you all you need to know, right, Susan?
To take place and for us to watch. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's talk about these emails to DOGE employees and these other agencies. You talked about it a little bit. Is it undermining their leadership at this point? And what message does this send to the rest of the country that perhaps there is not a sense of unity in the Trump administration?
Well, Elon Musk, by using the platform of Twitter, is obviously the one sending the broad message across the entirety of the federal government. And the secretaries, like Secretary Rubio, are exercising their constitutional duty to police their own workforce. They're going to make sure that their people are doing their jobs. And of course, when you get to the intelligence agencies, don't put classified information on a public email. That was a good move by ODNI Gabbard and FBI Director Patel. The top-down message here is that you should be at your desk, you should be working, you should be working an honest day and giving your all for the American people. And maybe that message needed to be conveyed in a blunt way like Elon Musk did, but I think this morning the message is being heard loud and clear across the federal government as people return to work in the DC Beltway.
All right. Well, we'll be watching very closely. And Alex, it was a pleasure talking to you. Please come back again on WION as we follow this story.
Thank you.
Who knows until when? I think it's going to be at least until next July. Thank you.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.